Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, I'll hold you tighter.
Getting into the video, this is the second video we are going to be dealing with vocal mixing. If you remember in the first one, Rente, the beat mixing, and from there, you'd have a beat ready, vocalist comes in, they come record, they do their thing. You don't want harsh sounds coming out of the vocals themselves. So you need to make sure as well that you have the right equipment. You've got your audio interface, you've got your mic, you've got your isolation shield, which is the thing that sits at the back of the mic just to keep the vocals from bouncing around the walls and echoes. Getting into the video, people say I talk too much sometimes. So there's the vocal, there's the saxophone, there's a trumpet as well. So you guys are lucky we're going to be mixing vocals, saxophone, and trumpet. Vocals and instruments. I hope you guys are ready. When you're mixing, there's what we call pre-mixing, is ordering things, labeling things on the mixer channel rack so that when you're mixing or if anyone else is mixing, everything makes sense. They look at it and they can see, okay, I know what's going on. I know what is where. It's so frustrating when someone sends you a project to mix and master and then things are everywhere. Anyway, let's start with the vocal. Enough talking.
Certainly you are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'm about that ring for you. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter.
That's how the vocals sound. They sound nice. I forgot to say this is a song called Never Leave You. I'm on production. Vocalist is Nathaniel. It's definitely gonna be on the album. So you guys are lucky that you're hearing the exclusive before it comes out and you actually get to see the process that I go through with songs that are going to be released. What we'll do is start with the first vocal. We're going to loop it. Like I said previous video, isolation, isolation, isolation. Listen to one thing, figure out how you want it to sound, make it sound the way that you wanted it to sound, and then play it with the rest of the stuff. With this vocal, this is going to be the lead vocal. We all agree on that, and it's sitting on 18. So with the main one, we're going to switch off everything else. With the main one, we're going to listen to it, we're going to EQ accordingly. What we're doing right now is called surgical EQ. This is where we're taking out all these other harsh sounds. You'll see as I do it. I'm not going to talk too much. I just want you to listen more to what does it sound like or what you should be listening to.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free.
You hear that sound? You want to get rid of that. You totally want to get rid of that. That's not the sound you want. That's where we squeeze it. I don't know what they call it. The bandwidth of that frequency.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl.
You can hear the sound. We're getting rid of that too. And whether you don't want to do an overkill where you bring it totally down, but just the right level where you want it. Like I said, mixing is according to your ear, what you like, what you feel is right. I'm not telling you can't do this, you can't do that. There's a guideline, follow it, and then make it your own from there.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling,
See, there's that boxy sound. You wanna get rid of that as well.
you are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with
You wanna get rid of that. I thought I sound already. Yeah.
you are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'm a...
Now we've done that. There's still a lot more cleaning up we need to do. With vocals, there's a lot more EQing that you're gonna do. And besides, guys, I need you to understand that just because I did one EQ or two EQs doesn't mean, yeah, no, you can't do more than two EQs. If you wanna put 10 EQs, put 10 EQs. This is just the guideline. Follow it. Figure out how do you mix. How do you like mixing? How does your mixer sound better the way you do it? Take the guideline, use it, and make it better for you. Right now, I just want to get rid of the S's. Not completely, just control them a bit. Like the way I control the shakers in the previous video, same thing. We're just gonna EQ the highs as well.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that ring for you. Very soon the whole world's gonna...
So, I'll explain something before I do it. In the mid, what happens is if you lower the mids too much like that, what happens is it sort of makes the vocal sit in the mix, but you don't want to overdo it too much. And vocals also play around the mid frequencies. If you do that, that's adding pronunciation, if I can say, so you can hear the vocals better. So it's playing around in the midsection of letting the vocals sit in the mix, but also gaining some of the mids so that you can get a bit of presence. That's the word I'm looking for. But let's play around with it. We're going to do this for every single vocal.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that ring for you.
You see how I brought the mids down just to make the vocals sit a bit, but now I'm boosting it right about the high mid just to get that brightness, the presence out of the vocals so you can actually hear what he's saying. It also removes the muddiness. I don't know if you hear the difference now. It's a little less muddy than before.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that.
Now what you want to do with the EQ, you want to get rid of, you see how we got rid of the bassy frequencies that we don't really need? We're going to do the same thing here with the vocal, because there are certain bass frequencies that are just floating around. Like I said, we're creating space for every single thing in the vocal.
You are my dream.
You don't want to overdo it. Like I keep saying, do something to the extreme and then slowly back off it, slowly, to find the sweet spot that you like. Obviously, people have different vocals. They prefer different ways of mixing their vocals. Remember, again, this is just a general way of doing it. If you're a vocalist, this is how you're going to mix your vocals generally, and figure out how do you like your vocals. Vocals are different. You've got people who have bassier vocals, who have higher pitched vocals, who have mid pitched vocals, and you just play around according to whatever their voice is.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you.
Cool, now that we've got our EQ done, what's this thing called? Pitcher, which is also auto tune for FL Studio. Put it in the right key, know your keys. If you don't know your keys, find your keys.
Baby, oh baby, ngibu sisiwe with you. Certainly you are my dream, my everyday dream.
So you don't want to overuse pitcher, the auto tune. You don't want to now get robot. You just want it there enough to pitch correct. That's what auto tune is.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that ring for you. Very soon the whole world's gonna know that I do anything for you.
I like how it's sounding. What we're going to do is add a bit of stereo separation. You know what stereo separation is, making it wider, just a bit, like I explained. What we're going to do is add compression. There's certain vocals or certain parts of the vocals that are lower than the others. So you find that at certain point he's singing here and the other lower stuff are chilling here. What compression does is we first put a ceiling on everything, which is called a threshold, where nothing surpasses this level. What we do when we gain is now we're bringing up the lower parts of the vocal that sound very low in terms of volume, that sound low. But because we have this ceiling, this that is already there is not going to go above the ceiling. If there's space, it'll just do that, match the ceiling, and we're bringing up these as well to match the higher parts or the louder parts. And that's what compression does. It glues everything together. It brings everything up and we glue it together with the ceiling, with the threshold. And that's what we're going to do. We are going to gain the vocal just a bit, maybe 4 decibels. Threshold is the ceiling. Ratio is how much ceiling are we putting on top of that. I don't know if I'm making sense. If this is the ceiling, we're gonna do this. Maybe we should compress it here. Ratio is just bending that ceiling more to hold tightly to the vocals. So we're going to listen to it. We're going to play around with the threshold. Ratio, I usually put 3 decibels is to 1. So what it's saying, for every 3 decibels that is above the threshold, it takes it 1 decibel down.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and
okay, that's about fine. What we're going to do is the type of compression you want. The best way is to go soft. You don't want to hard compress something. You don't want it to sound compressed. You want it to sound as smooth as possible. And then with your attack and releases, for, like I said, ratio, for every 3 decibels above, we take it 1 lower. For with the attack is how fast are we pushing down the vocal that's going over the ceiling? How quickly are we attacking it? How quickly after attacking it, we're releasing it. You don't want to fast attack because with the fast attack you can hear the compression. I'm talking loud because it's compressing really quickly. You don't want to fast attack. You want somewhere that's okay. Usually I play around 45 ms, 50, 60, depending. Release 350, and this is how usually my compression would look for a vocal.
you are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that ring for you.
So what we're gonna do next is reverb delay. Not too much reverb, not too much delay, just enough to make the vocal sound sweet. And I'll just play around with it. We played around with the reverb in the previous thing, so you know what reverb is. Bringing it up, making it sit in the mix. You know what delay is. Let's play around and see what we like.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that ring for you. Very soon the whole world's gonna know.
Okay, that's we'll see how it plays with everything else. Maybe where's that plugin called Effector? That's also a nice reverb tool to use. Let's play around with it as well. I usually do 2 reverbs, one short distance, one long distance.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you.
Fruity Reverb 2, we've got Effector. Those are the 2 stock reverbs that FL Studio has. They sound amazing. There are newer ones. I forgot what it's called, Lux Verb or something. There's these new ones, yeah, Lux Verb that FL has introduced. I am not too familiar with it. That's why I don't want to say, yeah, it's not the one, or I like it, I don't like it. No. Let's listen to the vocal now and play around with the reverb.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl.
That's dope. Let's add delay. Different people use different delay. People use delay 2, delay 3, delay bank. I prefer delay bank. It's something I got used to. You can use whichever one you prefer. I could use delay 3. In fact, let me use delay 3 just to play around. We're going to mess around with the time, keep it at 8, keep a stereo delay model, maybe feedback, lower it a bit, to wherever you feel like lowering it.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause
That sounds right about where I would love my vocal to be at. Maybe add Soundgoodizer just for a bit of saturation. You can go through the different options, A, B, C, and D, whichever one feels nice for you. We'll also add multiband compressor, depending if you want the vocal to sound a bit more bright, a bit more warm, according to whatever your taste is.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you.
I like A. A sounds a bit more clean. Gives it a bit of more presence as well. Let's maybe add multiband compressor, but move it up a bit around there. Maybe give it a warmer feeling. We'll go between warm and bright.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'ma buy that ring for you. Very soon the whole world's gonna know that I do anything.
I like the bright one, it just gives it a bit of more presence. Now that we're done with this vocal, I've got my EQs. I then pitch it after cleaning. I've got my compressors bringing up the vocals, the lower parts, gluing everything together. Then I add my reverb, then I add my delays. Now I'm gonna save what I did with this vocal as a preset just to fast track everything, because it's the same process. We're still gonna EQ, we're still gonna pitch, we're still gonna compress, reverb, delay, and everything else that we're gonna do on each other vocal. I'm just gonna save it as a preset, add it to the other vocals, and then tweak. You'll hear how it sounds. You'll let me know if you like it, if you don't like it. This vocal, chilling on 17, is just there to back up this vocal. I'm not gonna pan it, I'm not gonna do anything. It's just there to give support, just to give it extra strength. You see, we've got a bit of stereo separation there. Now it's playing with the volumes. Let's hear how it sounds together.
You are my dream, my everyday dream girl. I believe that with you I'm set free, and darling, I feel free with you. I hope you feel the same way that I feel, 'cause I'm about that ring for you.
You see how it supports the vocal more. I'm just going to remove the delay on the supporting vocal. I don't want there to be too much delay stuff, because now you've got one thing delaying, you've got another delay, you've got backings delaying, you've got this delay. Now what happens is there's so much delaying, it becomes too loud. You don't have to delay every single thing on your mixer channel. You pick what you want to delay, you pick what you want to support what other vocal, other instrument, other sound. We're gonna move to the backing vocal. This is where we're gonna be at now. This is here. Here are my 3 backing vocals. Let's listen to them without the effects.
Never, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave you, I'll hold you tighter.
We're going to pick which one we want to sound as the main backing, and then the others will lower it and maybe put it around the main backing. Maybe pan it left, pan it right, according to however much we want to pan it. Maybe 50%, maybe 30%. Here's the first one.
Never, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave you.
With that one, I can hear I don't want it to be the main backing. I want it to be the one that's supporting something. Let's listen to the second one.
Never, baby, I'll be a fighter. Never leave you, I'll hold you tighter.
Maybe that could also be a supporting one.
Never, baby, I'll be your fighter.
Now, that sounds like the main one that you want within the backings. Let's just see which one it was. It's these two. So there are 2 of them. What I did is pan them, 31% left, 31% right. Both went to channel 19. We're going to do the same process. I'm going to go to the preset that I did, that I went through with you guys with, and now tweak it a bit according to how I want my backing to sound. Do I want it to have a telephone effect? Do I want it to have a radio effect? Do I want it to sound full? Do I want it to sound thin? How do I want it to sound in comparison with the main vocal when it's playing?
Never, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave you, and
let's find the key. I think it's major.
never, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave you, I'll hold you tighter. Never, baby, I'll be your fighter. Never leave. Never, baby, I'll be your fighter.
You can see I'm lowering the mids. I want the backing to sit more into the mix. I'm not playing everything together yet. I'm just listening to how I want it to sound right now. And then once I play everything together, it's like, okay, this is the goal that I'm going for. Maybe I need to do a bit more of this.
Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you.
Also, maybe you want to add a bit more reverb onto these backings to make it sound more dreamy, more airy, more sweet, more in the background.
Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter.
Maybe we want a warmer feel with these ones and not a brighter feel.
Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter.
So what we're going to do with these ones, I'm still going to have my 50% separation. Let me just add the preset. I'm going to add the preset to the other one as well. I'm going to lower their volumes because I don't want them too high. Remember, we had to decide which one do we like the best as the main backing. That's 19, the one that I was busy with right now. With that main backing, we record 2 vocals to make it sound thick, have a nice fuller feeling. And that's why we have 2 for that one. We've got the first backing sitting right here. Yay cap. It's accompanying it. Now we have the 50% vocals which are backing the main backing, accompanying everything now. And those ones, we're gonna make them sound airy. We're gonna make them sound in the background. You can hear them enough just for it to sound amazing. It's like, ooh, there's that vocal in the background, and it's just giving more presence to the ones in front. It's just adding a different taste. And that's what we're gonna try to achieve.
Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, I'll hold you tighter.
Maybe a bit of delay, just a bit more delay.
Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby.
I like the way it sounds. Let's see.
Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever.
Let's hear the next part of the vocals. That was the one, the next set of vocals. We've got 23. You can see here again we recorded 2 vocals. Same thing, we panned 31, 31. We've got channel 24, we recorded 2 vocals, we're panning 50, 50. We've got a third set of vocals, and let's pan it just a bit more to 62, 69, maybe. We'll see how it sounds as we go through it. It's just to have a basic idea. Now that I've done the first set of backings, I'm going to save what I did with these backings as a different preset. We're going to say backings now. So that we've already got backings, why should we start the process again? Now we're just going to save it as backings. Let's see, where did I save it? Backings. We're going to have it there. We're going to have backings here as well because this is the second set of backings as well. Backings. There. We have all the backings ready. Each channel has 2 sets of vocals, so we know that these vocals sound rich. They sound extremely rich. Very warm too. Let's go for it. Let's listen to them. This is the first set. Remember what we did with the previous backings? There were 3 channels for backings. Now we've got another 3, but they're more vocals. Each channel has 2 a pair of vocals. They're panned to 30, they're panned to 50. The last one is panned to 69. Each channel occupying, or each set of vocals occupying a certain space within the mix. What we did, the process was what we isolate, we listen to which one we want as the main backing, and then the others will just fall behind. We're going to do the same thing for the others. We're going to pitch them just so that we don't forget that, okay, this is what we're doing. Medium, and the last one, same thing. Remember, we're choosing which one we want to be the main backing, and then the rest are just accompanying the main backing, right? Cool. We're listening to this one.
Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami.
Remember that first one was 30% each side panned. This one is 50, so it sounds a bit wider.
Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami.
But that one, for me, I feel like it sounds like it should be backing the first one I played, and it's higher, so the volume will just be a bit lower than the main backing, just to give it a bit of brightness, not too much. Like I said, there are nice things that we like. Don't do too much of it, otherwise it ruins that particular thing being nice. It's like chocolate. No, you're buying chocolate every day. At some point it's gonna bore you and you'll be like, yeah, I don't want it anymore. Let's listen to the last one. That one I can hear, it's also high. I'm gonna put it a bit lower than the rest. So we've got the first one. The second one, I wanna mix it more into the mix, right? Maybe I wanna add a bit of a telephone effect or radio effect. This is just what I feel, or what I feel like this would be dope. Not that you have to do it for every vocal. It's up to you if that's what you like doing, if it sounds good to your ear. We're gonna play around with the volumes. I'm sure you guys understand the process now of how we do things.
Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami.
I think I want to add a radio effect to the last one as well. I like how the second one sounds. Maybe do it to this one as well. Let's hear how it sounds.
Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami, Ozadali, Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami.
Maybe lower them all together.
Ozastandwa, Telube nami.
Let's hear
Ozadali,
everything.
Ozadali, Ozastandwa, Telube nami. Ozadali, Ozadali, forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter, forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, I'll hold you tighter.
Now we've got the saxophone, but that's not too much mixing. We're just going to get rid of frequencies we don't like. And that'll be it. Let's quickly do that part. Let's listen to it without effect. I'll just use delay bank since I used the delay 3 the last time, just so you guys can see you can use either or and how each one works. That sounds perfect. Let's just listen to the vocals.
I do anything for you. Okay, let's do one more. Babe, I do anything for you. Okay, let's do one more. Baby, oh baby, guitar tequila by you. Baby, oh baby, ngibu sisiwe with you. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, I'll hold you tighter. Hoza stanwa, elube nami, hoza dali, hoza dali, hoza stanwa, elube nami, hoza dali, hoza stanwa, elube nami, hoza dali, when I hold you tight forever, hoza stanwa, elube nami, hoza dali, I hold you tight. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, and I'll hold you tighter. Forever, baby, I'll be your fighter, never leave you, I'll hold you tighter. Hoza stanwa, elube nami, hoza dali, oh hoza dali, hoza stanwa, elube nami.
That was vocal mixing. You heard I played everything with effects, without effects, so you can hear the difference, how everything that I added, the small changes that I did with the EQs, with the pitcher, with the compressor, with the reverb delay and Soundgoodizer, brings live to the vocals, makes them louder, makes them more open, clear, and present. And that's what you want to achieve with your vocals. You can hear everything that is being said. The pops, the S's, you don't hear them as loud as before. Now they're more controlled. And what I'm going to do in the next video, where we're going to tackle mastering, is we're going to play around with the master channel. But before we go there, we're going to switch on everything that I mixed from the beat to the vocals, and we're going to level the volumes again. Remember I said isolate, do what you need to do, achieve it, and then we look at the whole picture and be like, okay, did we do what we needed to do in the small steps that we took to get to the bigger picture? We fix those little nitty-gritty stuff that we need to fix, level the volumes of each channel, and then we master. On to the next video.